Welcome to the first episode of the Jet Entertainment Podcast. My name is Tyler. Your name is
Jordan.
And your name is
Eli.
If you can't tell, we've done this a couple times. So, so basically, if you guys have seen us on our other channel, Mind Trick Media, well, us too, typically we'll talk about Star Wars, and today we are not doing that. We are talking about random shit. Bullshit. And this podcast is just going to be whatever we want to talk about, whatever's in the news. Our favorite things, us arguing, per usual.
You watch the news?
TikTok news. So this episode, we're kind of just going to get like a get to know us. Yeah, that was a weird way to put that. But kind of a get to know us. Just firing off questions and us trying to answer them. So we're going to start off light, second grade. What's your favorite colors?
It's on the mic.
His favorite color is black.
What? Favorite color's purple.
Okay.
These are like my top three favorite colors, not going to lie. The three Mike colors.
Because of Star Wars?
Does black
No,
count
does.
as a color? Are we counting that as like the absence of color?
Well, I'll give it to you.
If it's not black, my favorite color is green.
Okay.
Are you going to pick a color or just...
I mean, it's definitely these three.
Well, I mean, these
Just
three are, it's like they make each other. So, well, these two make that. So,
it's whatever I'm feeling for the day, to be honest.
we're wearing red, so we're going to go with
Probably red.
Are you feeling red today?
Start off another one. You're on, you got your last meal. What's your last meal? Perfect meal.
My death row
Oh,
meal.
I thought you meant the last meal at 8. It was like we all just
No, like
we all
like
just
you're-
sat there
like
at
you're-
8 20 minutes ago.
Like inmate, death row. What's your final last meal?
Probably a crazy assorted sushi platter.
I'd probably have like a Thanksgiving feast with a pint of cookie dough ice cream at the end.
Those were like good answers. I'm surprised. I don't know. Probably steak. I'll be basic.
Just a steak.
Yeah, like
No
steak
sides.
and like steakhouse fixings. Like I'll take like some rolls and some mashed potatoes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll throw some Texas Roadhouse rolls in there somewhere.
Yeah. So kind of a lot about our lives. Obviously, we're into media. Currently doing this. Obviously, like Star Wars. We're into things of that nature. We're also big sports fans. So didn't know if we wanted to run through our favorite sports teams. Kind of by default. Obviously, we're all from the same area. All Ohio State Buckeye fans. Pretty sure you like a basketball team that's different, but
I like Duke. That's just because of Kyrie.
yeah. So
Football's Ohio State, though.
all Ohio State fans for the most part. If you guys want to run through your favorite sports teams, we'll do baseball first since it's baseball season.
I'm an Atlanta Braves fan.
I'm also an Atlanta Braves fan.
As you can probably tell, I'm a Padres fan.
Very recent Padres fan.
Yeah, I just started getting into baseball.
Yeah. Football.
I'm a Chargers fan. San Diego, obviously. Not from there, but...
This is where we're going to get wild. I'm a San Francisco 49ers fan.
I'm also a San Francisco 49ers fan.
We have a lot of the same favorite teams.
I think almost exactly the same favorite teams, right? Is there any difference?
I don't think he has a favorite basketball team, but we're going to
I
do
don't
that.
really either.
Just name a basketball team that you like.
I don't know.
Can you name 5 players that
Players?
aren't like 15-year fucking vets?
No. Absolutely not.
I'm going to go
I'm not
with
a
a
basketball-
bullshit answer because I like their jerseys and like my dad liked them, so I'm just going to go with the Bulls.
I mean, yeah.
And they suck, so it's not like it's like not riding any high that was there.
Yeah. I'm a Cavs fan, sadly. I'm assuming this is going up soonish, kind of, maybe.
I don't like hate the Cavs. I like their colors. They have a lot of good alternate jerseys.
Yeah. City editions are cool.
Yeah. Hockey, I mean, we're not like massive hockey fans, but I think we're all Blue Jackets fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
That's-
was sad.
Yeah,
Sad
it
ending to
sucked.
this year.
Came down to the end.
Yeah, we're not big fans of the teams from where we're from.
They're not very good.
They all kind of fucking suck. So that's why we're Ohio State fans, and that's about it. The Blue Jackets are historically not great, but
Well, I think like when it comes to football, we're from Columbus, so there's no team here.
yeah, but like there's typically like the 4 teams people pick from. You're a Bengals fan, you're a Browns fan, you're a Colts fan, or you're a Steelers fan. And those
Yeah.
teams, I'd rather kill myself than root for them.
I feel like the thing with you and me is our.
just
Unalive myself.
You just followed your dad.
Well, right.
Yeah, but yes and no, because he likes the teams because he's a bandwagon. I like the teams because I remember when they were shit and I had favorite
Oh,
players.
they were so fucking bad when we were growing up. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I feel bad for you. Yours are shit too.
Well, I mean, the Niners weren't bad. They were bad for like 2 years.
Nah, dude, the early 2010s. We had one good season and the rest were shit.
Well, no, because you guys were fucking terrible, and then you got Harbaugh in like 2012 or
Yeah, we were
2011.
good for like 2 or 3 seasons and then we were shit
He
again.
made the playoffs every year, didn't he?
Yeah,
No,
but that's
it's
not
like
good
we
enough.
make the playoffs for like 2 years and then we miss the next one.
Yeah, I don't know.
We've been on a weird cycle. It's kind of weird.
I honestly hated those teams though. I don't know.
I know you
like
like
my favorite
you like
player.
Patrick Willis.
That's my favorite player. So
But yeah, I became a Chargers fan because my brother would whoop on me in Madden 07 with him with LaDainian Tomlinson. That was his MVP year.
that's a good thing. Favorite players. We'll do football first, I guess.
I mean, probably
Like,
LaDainian
current or
Tomlinson.
growing up.
Any. Tom Brady. My favorite's Patrick Willis.
I wish he would have played for
Pretty
us.
obvious.
I feel I really like Patrick Willis growing up too. I mean,
I was also a big Navarro Bowman.
yeah, so was
Dude,
I.
Dad, they were gross.
He's our linebackers coach.
Yeah, which is weird. I don't know who
he's
our
goated.
linebacker coach is. I don't know why he's not ours.
He's goaded. Well, it's because he followed Harbaugh.
Yeah. Favorite baseball player?
Oh, growing up, my favorite baseball player was Chipper Jones.
Yeah, we should probably pick 2 because that's.
So you guys are just gonna have the same answer for every
Hold
fucking
on.
question.
I mean, it was Chipper Jones, and then, I mean, if we
Who's your
wanna-
favorite current player?
That's a good question.
This should be a good answer too. You got a favorite player?
Well, I mean, I picked the Padres not only because they're in San Diego, which is where the Chargers were from, but because I like Tatis a lot. He's a
I mean,
cool
I really
player.
like Austin Riley.
Maybe we're not gonna have a different answer.
Is that the third baseman?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's underrated.
He is.
Who's your favorite non-Brave player? Let's go
Baseball
do
player?
that.
You want the same answer again?
I mean, it's hard not to like Freddie Freeman, even though he was a Brave.
Yeah.
Favorite non-player to ever play for the Braves, never play for the Braves,
like
listen,
ever or
ever.
currently?
ever.
Holy
'Cause you can't pick
fuck.
Freddie Freeman. He played
Currently,
for the
if
Braves.
it was a current question, I would have said Mike Trout, but the last 5 years has been really
Yeah.
rough with that.
Hasn't
so,
played.
Favorite non-Brave? You said all time or current or both?
Both.
Dude, I'll be honest. Like a player I always think about when I was a kid liking a lot was Buster Posey. I loved Buster
Honestly,
Posey.
yeah. I mean, it's
We're
hard.
supposed to have different
I
fucking
know,
answers.
but like, it's hard to have different answers. You and me are
Jesus.
brothers. We got a lot of similarities with a lot of things. It's like, with,
Current player not on the Braves. I don't know why, but the first name popped in my head was Jose Ramirez. I really like J-Ram. I think he's
Just because
the
he's
best.
he's close.
He's the best third baseman in baseball, and I still feel like he's underrated. Because he should be in the conversation for MVPs every fucking time, but these dudes keep hitting fucking 80 home runs and stealing 400 bags. So it's just, he has 40-40 seasons, and it's just like, yeah, fuck that guy.
trying to think. I'm trying to pick somebody like obscure
Your favorite all-time player?
for baseball.
Not really, no. Since I just started really watching it.
Yeah.
Mine is Babe Ruth.
What the fuck?
I'm just kidding. Man,
Well, we can move on. We can come back.
yeah. I don't know anybody
Favorite
right
basketball player.
now. I don't have an answer
Of all
for
time,
that.
or
Yeah, just do ever. You already said, so do currently.
So I guess
It's
it's-
Kyrie.
he's still playing, so I guess it's still Kyrie.
Favorite player on the Cavs this year, then?
Evan Mobley.
Evan Mobley. I have no clue.
This is always a funny one. I'm a Cavs fan. You think my favorite small forward is LeBron? It's actually Paul George.
Which is weird.
Yeah, I know. There was rumors that we were going to trade when we traded Kyrie to the Celtics. There was rumors that we were going to trade Kyrie to the Pacers for Paul George, and I wanted it to happen so bad.
Well, I mean, that turned out good now at least because he was fucking awful this year.
Well, yeah, now, but at that time he was like almost an MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was not a good year for him.
I don't know any. I like watching Anthony Edwards, but
Yeah, he's been good. This last game he did not play good though.
yeah. Didn't he have like 16 or 13 or something?
Yeah, he went like 5 for 16, I think, and had like fucking 12 points or something.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of growing up, is there a basketball player I really liked watching? I don't even know. Nah, fuck it. I don't know.
There's no players you can think of that you liked watching.
I liked watching play. Like I liked watching Kawhi and Dunk. I liked watching that Spurs team, like a lot. I hated every time I saw. No, I'm joking. Dude, this is one thing I don't like about basketball. Like baseball's starting to get this way, and it's pissing me off. But I hate seeing the same team. Like, dude, like in the last like 12 finals, it's been or not now because it's getting better.
The last 7 years have all been 7 different champions.
But before that, it was every fucking game. It was LeBron or Curry on the fucking court, and it was annoying.
Yeah,
Like, there's no fun in watching that at that point.
I didn't mind it.
Well, when you're a Cavs fan. Well, when you lose 5... No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can move to something else. You guys have a favorite actor or actress? You can just throw out some good ones, too, to get your thought process through. Like,
I mean, my favorite movie is starring Leonardo DiCaprio.
tell me your favorite movie.
No.
Make it be known.
My favorite movie is Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not proud of it. Another thing I'm not proud of.
The sides.
Yeah, it's because of the sides. Another thing I'm not very proud of is one of my favorite actors, Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Just because he's funny.
Dude, honestly, like I think my favorite actor might be Matt Damon.
He's a really good one.
I love seeing Matt Damon in movies.
Some of my favorite movies is he's in them.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey is really good. I just recently watched Dallas Buyers Club for the first time.
It's really funny. You ask me who's my favorite actor, and then we talk about on the other channel how I don't watch movies.
You still have seen movies.
I know,
But I feel like your answer might be Matt Damon.
I do really like Matt Damon.
Oh, fucking Why am I blanking?
What?
What movie?
I need some hints here.
Brad Pitt. That's who I was thinking of. I really like Brad
Yeah,
Pitt.
Brad Pitt's not a bad answer either.
I almost said Monopoly. Moneyball.
Moneyball's good.
Dude, Troy is so good too.
Haven't seen Troy yet.
it's so he's hot.
You'll come to find out
Fight
that's his
Club.
criteria for a good actor.
That is not.
He likes Glenn Powell a lot.
He's not. You're making it sound like Glenn Powell is a bad actor.
Not a great actor.
He's been in like 5 things.
Yeah, but he just plays the same dude.
No.
Yeah. The movies I've seen him in.
He was in a rom-com. Then he was in. I don't even know what you consider. A twist or
I watched
thriller.
Top Gun Maverick on accident, and he was just the same.
How the hell did you watch a movie?
Because I went to sleep watching a movie, and I woke up, and that movie was starting because it rolled through him, and I was like, I'll stay and watch it, I guess.
I know why you watched the movie.
He's in the Hitman movie.
Haven't
That's
seen
a
that
different
one.
movie too. Yeah, I don't know. Like he's definitely being casted as a similar type of person, but he just kills it. So I mean,
I guess.
that's kind of like how Tom Cruise is the same person.
I don't like Tom Cruise.
I mean, he's good, but like,
Is he?
yes, he's good at what he does,
Yeah, well, yeah.
but he does it every time. So
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'd be like casting baseball players in a baseball movie and be like, they're really good at baseball.
I can't consider you a good actor if all you do is the same thing.
He was in the remake of The Mummy that I didn't watch.
I didn't watch that shit either.
Ooh, I like Brendan Fraser a lot.
I can't really think of any
you
movies
know
I've
who that
seen
is?
that he's in. He's the whale.
He's in The Whale. He's in Mummy. He's in Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I added the
didn't
whale
know-
to my list.
Honestly, the first 2 movies, I've never seen them.
Well, he won an Oscar for the whale.
Yeah. I don't think I've actually seen all of The Whale.
I put
I've
it.
seen parts
I
of
put it in my list. Yeah, I've seen a lot of clips of it, but I put it on my list to watch
He's
it.
a fat fuck in that movie.
I mean, that's why it's called the whale.
yeah.
It's also very sad.
He said his favorite movie. Do you have a favorite movie?
Revenge of the Sith.
Just starting to bleed over. Because I'll tell you
One
right
of
now,
my-
I don't. So.
One of my
You don't have a favorite movie?
No,
you
not
can't
at all.
think of?
I don't think I have a really movie I could say is my favorite. I could say movies that I really like. So like Matt Damon's
Star Wars.
Matt Damon's a good example. I really like The Martian. I think that
Martian.
movie
Really
is
good fucking
phenomenal.
movie.
I
That's
love
probably
that
top-
movie.
You should
10
watch
for
Good
me.
Will Hunting.
Oh, you watched it?
I've seen most of it.
You should
But-
watch it fully.
I know I need to.
Yeah,
I already think it's one of my favorite movies.
It's
I haven't
incredible.
seen all of it.
It's my favorite Matt Damon movie.
I absolutely love The Martian.
That was what
And
put
then-
Ben Affleck on the map, too.
Oh, I thought you were talking about The Martian. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
that was
No, Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
But also like Moneyball. Moneyball is a movie for me that I just think's phenomenal.
That movie's so bullshit, though. I've been wanting to talk about this. That movie's bullshit. They're like, they make it out to
Was it-
seem like it was like a disaster.
Well,
Dude.
they painted him out to be like his players were terrible.
Yeah, dude, they didn't even talk about their three best players the entire movie.
Yeah.
The three best players on their fucking team were never mentioned.
Yeah.
Doesn't make a good movie.
Also, I know they've interviewed the Shapiro from the Indians, Guardians. None of the conversations with him were real. Not a single one. Literally, like, they put a script down on his desk because they had to ask him if they could use him, and he just went, "None of this is true." And the guy was like, "You'll get paid," and he was like, "I guess none of this is true, though."
I'm not mad when they do that. Got to dramatize it to make it a good movie.
Yeah,
It's Hollywood. It's like every single fucking war movie that's based on a true story, like half of it's fake.
yeah. There's one that's like they say is like 100% true, and I can't think of what it is now. That's gonna piss me off.
Well, nothing can be 100% true.
Well, it's not the real actor, but like I think the one TV show like Band of Brothers is like 99% true.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like this TV show about I forget which war it is, but dude, like every episode is a 9. Like it's like 9 and higher every episode. But
You got a favorite war movie?
fuck.
I haven't seen very many.
Just pick one you've seen.
Yeah, what have you seen?
What's your favorite of the ones you've seen? I know you've seen Platoon. You've seen Full Metal Jacket. Have you seen Saving Private
I've seen
Ryan?
all the old ones.
Mm.
Grandpa's in Vietnam. We watched a lot of
That'll
Vietnam.
do it.
Which war movie has what's the dude that plays Spider-Man?
Oh,
Amazing Spider-Man.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah, that's probably
You've seen that?
Yeah,
It's a good ass movie.
It's
probably that movie.
That movie's fake as fuck. It's like 60% true. It's so good though.
That's my favorite war movie.
My favorite one's probably American Sniper.
I've been wanting to watch that. but
It's
I've
so
never seen
good.
it.
That's one of those ones that I like watched. One of my parents was watching, and I watched it with them.
It's just I liked watching it because I've been listening to this SEAL podcast, and he talks about because he worked over Chris Kyle, and he talks about him a lot. So it's just cool to see like him in it. And it was actually funny because like they were talking about the two guys that die in the movie because like one of them's like the first SEAL that died in Iraq or whatever, and he was like they painted him out to be like this little bitch that didn't want to fight. He was like that motherfucker was a warrior.
Dude, that's the thing that sucks. Like with shit like that, like that's
He was
fucked
jacked.
up that they did that.
Yeah, I know. They just painted this guy out to be like he didn't want to fight in this
they
war.
had to make it seem like it was like he died because it was like his fault.
Well, no, because they made him seem like because like with Hollywood they were against the war in Iraq or whatever, so they wanted to make one of the SEALs out to seem like he didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
When in real life he wanted to be there.
And what's crazy is like if you talk to SEALs, dude, they like you would think that they'd be like, yeah, like once you're in there, you just gotta be in there and you gotta love it. But that's none of the case. They fucking love it.
Well, because to be a SEAL, it's voluntary.
Yeah, but
You
like
don't get like
holy
drafted into
fuck.
the SEALs. Like you have
We
you
don't get
you have-
drafted at all.
Well, I know, but you have to want to be there. Like you can leave whenever you want. It's the
Yeah.
SEALs, but you're still in the Navy and you're enlisted. But like
Those motherfuckers just want to kill people.
yeah.
they just want
They
to kill
do.
people, and they're like, yeah, just do it.
The one guy was talking about like he's like, you know how you grow up and you like play like cops and robbers? It's just like that, but in real life.
I'm the cop every time.
Yeah,
and I'm robbing them of their rights.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why this popped in my head. Favorite comedian?
Oof.
I don't yet have an answer.
I don't
it just
know.
came out.
Shane Gillis is up there now. I like Pete Davidson a lot. I went and saw Adam Sandler in person. He was a lot funnier than person I thought I was, and stand up than I thought he was gonna be.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If we're just throwing out names, like obviously you have like Chappelle and stuff, but like I
Yeah,
like John
he's good.
Mulaney. You've seen John Mulaney specials, haven't you?
I'll probably say Shane Gillis, to be honest.
Have you seen his special?
No. I just see clips of him all the time.
You should watch his special. What's it called again?
I don't really.
Oh,
Is
I
it
don't know.
called like Beautiful Dogs?
No. Oh, I might.
It might be called that.
I'll look it up.
I've just seen a shit ton of clips. I've never really watched.
Where you hiding that cheese, Danny?
You gotta watch Tires.
Yeah, we talked about that already.
It's so good. It is called Beautiful Dogs.
Dude, you should watch that special. It's really good.
It is funny. You've probably seen every fucking clip
Yeah,
of
I've
it already,
probably
but
seen
it's
it
still
all on
funny.
George
TikTok.
Washington, 6'2". Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Nice. Oh.
Favorite. We'll do a favorite and what you think the best TV show is.
Like best critically.
This wasn't a good question for him.
It's what not.
What's
well,
your just say your favorite TV show?
critically to you? Yes.
When we say TV show, are we categorizing a difference between like animated and live
No.
action, or just all?
Rip it.
I mean, if you want to. If you want to.
Yeah, just answer it however you want to answer it.
If you
'Cause
want
that's
to
the
say
easiest way.
I have a favorite.
I think the first
animated-
7 seasons of Game of Thrones is the best show of all time.
Yeah, but that can't be your answer, Tyler.
I think critically that's the best show of all time. The first
Even
7
with-
seasons.
You can't say that. The whole show. They had the opportunity to be the best show
I think
of all
that's
time.
the second best show I've seen because of that season. I think the best show I've seen is Breaking Bad. But I like Game of Thrones better than Breaking Bad.
I've seen like 4 TV shows.
Just more your style, and they're all Star Wars.
Just to be different from Star Wars, I really like the show Arrow.
I thought you were gonna say Family Guy. And I'm like,
No.
yeah.
I really like Arrow. I think it's fantastic.
I'm assuming that's your favorite.
Probably.
Yeah.
Especially for live action, because I think it's so much easier to make an animated show. I really do.
Because you can just do more.
Yeah.
But like
You don't
at
have
the
limitations.
same time, like it's
Well, you don't have to worry
you don't
about.
have limitations, but you also like have to be good.
Well, right. I'm not saying that,
Because
but
there's
you,
like shitty
but you-
animated
but
stuff.
you don't have to worry about what people look like. You don't have to worry about
I mean,
costumes.
you kind of do if you wanted to be like a critically acclaimed anime.
It's more so just the fact that in live action, there's things you just can't do.
Yeah.
I mean,
CGI can only go so far.
like what?
Animated is literally anything you could possibly think of, you can do it because you animate it. Where CGI, there's still a person there.
What I really like about Arrows is like the first season, they didn't have the budget at all. That everything that they do is real. And it's kind of crazy to think about. Every single arrow he shoots is real. All the explosions are real.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like everything's real.
It's cheaper to make something explode than to make something look like it exploded.
right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's cheaper to just blow it up than it is to fake blow it.
I mean, critically acclaimed, if I had to like guess, granted I haven't seen them, I'd probably say Breaking Bad.
Yeah, that's my answer too.
The only part of Breaking Bad that he's seen is the part where they're like having sex.
I've never seen that part.
No, you walked in when I was watching it and you were like, "What the fuck is this?"
What, Walter and Skyler?
Yeah, like the first or it's like the first or second episode.
Like, oh,
He's like, "What the fuck are you watching?" It's like, this guy is cancer.
he's got cancer.
The
He's
one
just trying
scene
to have
that I
fun.
think's hilarious is I think it's his wife is like, "You're a drug dealer," and he's like,
Manufacturer.
Stop saying marijuana to my husband.
He's like, okay.
If only you knew, bitch. I think you might like that show.
It's a
Breaking Bad.
great show.
Yeah.
I've never met anyone that's watched it and didn't like it.
I will say they shit on the Fly episode. That is not the fucking worst.
You know how I feel about
What's
Breaking
not?
Bad though is like Family Guy talks about it. And it's like they possess Peter when he's sitting in bed. It's like you will never stop talking about Breaking Bad or The Wire. And I'm like, that's Listen, I don't even know what The Wire is, to be honest.
It's just
at all.
Baltimore.
Yeah,
It's a what?
It's just Baltimore.
it's basically like you see two sides. You see cops doing things and a gang doing things and them intertwining.
I do want to watch it though.
But yeah, I think it's. I just think of that whenever everybody talks about Breaking Bad. I'm like, I feel like everybody that watches Breaking Bad just talks about it
Because it's so fucking good,
It's one of those
dude.
things that like
And you're a good example too, because I feel like you
Yeah,
talk
dude,
about
because
it a
it's
lot.
so good. It's like the best thing I've ever watched ever. Everything is perfect about
he
it.
hasn't seen Game of Thrones,
I don't think
and he's
I
not going to. 'cause
Yeah, I never
He's
would.
rude,
I'm rude. I don't want to set myself up for disappointment.
dude. It's 7 seasons.
That's also not
of,
my
like,
type of shit.
perfection.
Like that's your type of shit. That's why you like
Oh
it
fuck
more.
yeah, it is.
Exactly. Like it could be better for the first 7 seasons, but it's not a better show. It can't be. Breaking Bad
The first
had the
7
perfect
seasons are
ending.
better
Yeah, but it's not a better show.
by default.
Yeah, it just can't be.
It fucked itself.
That's their fault. They should have fucking.
I think peak Breaking Bad versus peak Game of Thrones. Peak Game of Thrones is way better than
I've
peak
seen
Breaking
2
Bad.
episodes.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've seen 2 episodes of Game of Thrones, and it was the last 2.
It's so
I
crazy.
wasn't watching it. My girlfriend was watching
What?
it. And I was just there, and I was like, "What the hell?"
You
is
literally
this?
watched rated and not rated.
I literally
The
was like-
worst 2 episodes.
Right. I was like, "What the hell is this stupid shit?"
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
I was like, "So I know how it ends, but
Yeah, that, like, there's no point even, like, that ruins so much shit just for no reason.
Yep.
Movie or TV series that you really love and's like a go-to for you.
Dexter. I've watched that show like 7 times.
I've seen Family Guy about 487,000 times.
Oh yeah, I'm Big Bang Theory. I've watched.
That's like a good
Considering I
comfort
go to
one.
bed to Big Bang Theory, I've probably watched it all the way through. Fucking yeah, like 400 times at this point.
The thing with Family Guy for me though is it's just background noise or like going to bed for me.
That's what
It's
Big
not
Bang Theory is.
Really, my go-to show.
I don't know, dude.
I don't
Family
really.
Guy's a banger, dude.
I don't really have a go-to show. Like,
Well, when I said series, I meant like series of movies too. Like what are like go-to
I mean, Star
like
Wars. Like, I'm just kidding.
but also like that's why I said like not even critically, just like go-to movies cuz like my for me it's Transformers. I fucking love the Transformers movies.
Movies I've rewatched a lot. I've rewatched Daddy's Home and Daddy's Home 2 a lot. Those are fucking
Dude,
hilarious.
I was so surprised at how like good they are.
They're fucking
They're
hilarious.
like I was thinking they were gonna be shit, but they were like good.
That's My Boy is one of the ones I've
That's
rewatched
My
a
Boy.
fuck ton. And then for like movies that are like not comedies, but they're trying to be like serious movies and good movies, and they're fucking not. War of the Worlds. That's my favorite Tom
I
Cruise
still
movie.
haven't seen this fucking movie.
That's my
but
favorite
you
Tom
and our
Cruise movie.
coworker talk about it so much, and you're like, I fucking love this movie, and he was like, that has to be a top 5 worst movie. of all
It is
time.
it's a shitty movie, and the actress in it is fucking unbearable.
I think I've watched 2 movies in the last like 5
But I love the
years.
movie.
Did you hear what he just said?
um,
Holy shit!
I rewatch Wolf of Wall Street like twice a year.
Wolf of Wall Street's good. Have you seen Wolf of Wall Street?
No, I have not.
What the fuck? This is going to be how many movies can we name with him not watching them?
Yeah, Gladiator,
Nope.
of course.
That might be one of my favorite movies of all time.
I do want to watch.
I think it's a top 5
Gladiator.
movie for me.
I just don't sit
Yeah, it
there
is.
and watch shit. I just don't.
I watched American Sniper for the first time in like I don't know a couple months ago, and I've rewatched it like 4 times already.
Wait, but so you really like Gladiator?
Yeah,
That's, I mean, just it's kind of Game of Thrones. It's Realm.
no,
Yes.
Gladiator's like real.
What do you mean real?
Like it's the Coliseum and like fight. Like this is real shit that has happened. Game of Thrones is dragons and shit.
Dragons are real.
Maybe.
More likely than anything that's like in that realm of like kind of maybe.
Yeah, I could see them being a real thing
They're just dinosaurs.
with big ass wings.
Isn't a or not
A
a
velociraptor.
pterodactyl is just a tiny dragon.
Yeah, but they're not as bulky.
Yeah.
A dragon's like a
I
T-Rex
can
with
see
wings.
dragons being real, but I don't think they were breathing fire.
Well,
Yeah, I don't
know.
I don't know about that part. The animal itself could have been a real thing, though.
Dude, what if they could breathe fire? How would that even work?
I don't know. They have a flint. for a tongue.
Yeah, they like. There's like a little
And
thing
they-
on the
they-
side of their mouth that like shoots gasoline, and they just like burp.
Now they like chip their teeth real quick and create
It's
like
like
a
spark.
like a spark. I'm trying to think about the movies I've recently.
You know what probably happened? There's probably dragons, and then they were like catapulting like fireballs above them, and they were like the dragons were breathing fire. It's not actually what was happening.
Maybe.
Or maybe dragons were just like giant cannons that they were firing, and they had dragons on them.
just they look cool.
That just maybe I just thought of Kung Fu Panda too.
Yeah.
Fire fucking movies. I love Kung Fu Panda.
Cars is one of the movies I've rewatched a
Cars.
lot.
Yeah, but
You're a B movie guy.
I've watched.
You've seen a shit ton of
The B movie is good.
I don't like it that much.
Well, you asked
What?
for go to, and it's like I feel like it'd be something I watch constantly, and I guess Family Guy.
Well,
is
your
really-
answer would be nothing.
Yes, Family Guy
You
is
were
the
a
only
big
answer.
American Dad guy.
I still really like American Dad. Those
Why
are
wasn't that
I
said?
mean, those are like the shows that are like go to like just have in the background or go to bed to.
Avatar.
Never seen Avatar.
Not the fucking blue people either. I'm gonna say this. Hot take. Hot take already. Starting out. I think the Avatar movies are overrated as fuck.
I never watched.
I've
the
never
second
met anyone
one.
that really likes them.
I just feel like everybody likes them. Like we're told everybody likes
They get
them.
like a lot. Like they had the record for the most sales or whatever at one point. And like I don't even know who went and saw it.
Like I think I did, but I don't like it's fine.
I don't remember if I did or not.
Fine. I don't know.
It's just so fucking weird.
Do you have comfort movies that or comfort things like when you were younger? Like I know one for me was like G.I. Joe. I like the G.I. Joe movies.
I mean, I feel like when I was younger, it was absolutely Transformers.
I think there's a point in my life where I liked Transformers more or just as much as I like Star Wars.
I don't agree with that, but
I said me.
He said he doesn't agree with you saying that. You're wrong.
There's a point where Star Wars was just slow.
well, I feel like there's just a lot of things like you and me watched as kids. So like, I don't know,
What's your favorite like childhood TV shows?
Tom and Jerry.
Good answer.
Used to love Tom.
Scooby Doo.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. You watched a shit ton of SpongeBob.
No, I haven't. I've actually never seen SpongeBob. I've seen like the same episodes.
That's just a. Well, you've
I've
seen
seen
it then.
it.
lying.
Well, just because you say you haven't doesn't mean you have to watch the entire show.
We
all
used
the
to
way
watch
through.
it all the time.
I don't know it. I don't remember.
All the time.
That's the case. I don't remember. Like dead ass.
He's gonna hate me for this comfort movie.
Speed Racer.
Speed Racer.
This fucking guy, dude.
Speed
He brings
Racer.
this up at work
We
once
need
a
to
week.
watch it, dude.
Listen.
Once a week, this
It's
fucking
so ass,
movie
but
gets.
it's so good.
Speed Racer was a comfort movie.
If
for
you
the two
like
of us.
racing and like cars, watch the Speed Racer movie. It's such a dog shit movie, but it makes you want to drive those cars so
I
bad.
think it has like a 2 out of 10 on IMDb.
No, dude, I thought I looked it up and it was like a 5. It was like way better than I thought.
A 5 is better than you thought.
Dude, it's worthy of like a 3.
Let me see where it's Speed Racer.
Ninja
You know,
Turtles. fire.
low key with that movie is like it was geared hella towards kids, but at the same time, if you're paying attention to the story is like for adults like a motherfucker.
Is this the one?
Yeah, 6.1 on IMDb.
What does Rotten Tomatoes have it as?
42.
Fuck Rotten Tomatoes.
I'll watch that if you watch War of the Worlds.
How long is that movie?
17 hours.
It's shorter than Speed Racer.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I guess then.
It's slightly better.
We're
than-
making deals on here. We're sports better.
It's slightly
Over,
we
under.
could talk about that.
Vlad home run. I say, do they play today?
Well, he's on my fantasy team, so I'd love to have a home run.
Yeah. Any more TV shows?
Hmm.
You were a Blue's Clues guy.
I don't remember it. Listen. I know that I
know
was.
more about him than he does.
I know that about me, but I don't remember watching it.
Blue's Clues
You
was
don't remember
fire.
Blue's Clues at all?
No.
We just got a letter. Like,
I,
handy dandy
I
notebook.
know what Blue's Clues
Woo!
is. I don't remember like watching it.
Max and Ruby.
That was
I
fire.
don't remember that at all.
What the fuck, dude?
You were a big Thomas kid. I hated that
Train?
shit.
I was a big
Yeah.
Thomas the Train dude.
I never really watched it. My cousin watched it a lot.
I fucking hated it. I'll take it back. I didn't hate it. I didn't like it.
Well, you guys didn't really watch any of the live action shows, did you?
No, because they sucked.
They didn't suck.
They were not good.
They were better than most shows.
I just remember watching.
They weren't better than the animated stuff,
Some of the animated shows were pretty fucking terrible.
but like the good ones were so good.
Yeah, the good ones were better.
I was a Boomerang kid. I liked Boomerang.
Boomerang.
Boomerang on Cartoon Network.
Well, it seemed like after a while, like that's all Nickelodeon was doing was live action shows.
Yeah, they fell off like crazy.
Now,
No, like, I thought like Nickelodeon had SpongeBob, and like once I got to a certain point when we were kids, I'm like, dude, like you said, everything was live action, and I'm like, this is all the same fucking show. We made iCarly, we made Victorious, we made Sam and Cat. I was like, what the fuck are we?
they were all just
I mean,
intertwined.
Zoe 101. I'm like, this is the same fucking show. Now I'm gonna get shit for that probably, but it was the same fucking show.
Did you ever watch Drake and Josh?
No,
I didn't watch that.
It was a
either.
good show.
I heard, but
I
Me
don't
and my
remember-
brother watched it a
I
lot.
don't remember really watching any live action anything.
dude, our sister used to watch a shit ton of iCarly.
Dude, iCarly's fire.
It's okay.
It's fucking good.
You want spaghetti tacos? No,
He's fucking funny.
Spencer.
And off screen, he was also protecting those motherfuckers from that weirdo.
Mr. Toes.
yeah. Mr.
Yeah,
Feet.
dude. Yeah.
Regular show's good.
Never.
I've
seen
never seen regular show, and I get shit for it all the time.
It's
Supposedly, it's
good.
really fucking good.
It is good.
I remember, like, it was kind of, like, that's the other thing. Like, we watched cartoons a lot when we were a kid, but as soon as we hit, like, 4th grade, we found, like, we started watching Family Guy, and then everything we were watching was, like, adult shit. Like, I kind of missed it, but, like, I think it was good, like, Amazing World of Gumball. Like, I remember being, like,
I didn't really watch it.
yeah. Like, it was a little bit after us.
Well, I was watching like adult movies and shows like from fucking birth, and I still like the fucking kid shit too. They didn't really stop me from watching that shit either.
Dude, I remember they used to do I don't remember what it was called, but it was like the Nickelodeon game show. And the only thing I remember
Dude,
is they
Brain
had like
Surge.
the slime slide,
Yeah, it's Brain Surge.
but then they had the one where there'd always be like a fat kid and he would have to do the blocks. And it was like memorize 6 blocks.
That's Brain Surge.
And they wouldn't fucking get it. That shit I used to like want to throw shit at the
Dude, I was like, dude, you literally, it's like diagonal, one more over,
Dude,
diagonal.
There was one time where it was 1 2 3 1 1 2. That's all you had to remember.
6 blocks.
5 of the 6 blocks were in the same fucking row. And I was like, this fat fuck. Holy shit.
You know what I kind of liked watching growing up? I liked watching Wipeout.
That was fire, too. I love Wipeout.
That's probably the best thing you've said this
Did you
entire
ever play the
episode.
Wipeout Wii game?
Yes and no.
It's fun.
I remember it not doing what it like. I wanted it to do things and it wasn't doing it.
It was fun.
I just can't imagine if the show was older, there'd be like an American Ninja Warrior like Wii game.
I feel like there.
We used to watch a shit ton of
I
that.
feel like there might have been. I
watch that.
used to watch it too.
Yeah. I'm trying not to conflate shows that my little brother watched because he watched a shit ton.
What do you mean?
Like TV shows that are like actually from when we were kids.
I mean, if you watched them, you watched them.
I guess I've seen all of fucking Paw Patrol then.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's the
I was
monster
a big
what's the-
Diego kid.
You were.
Isn't that Dora's cousin?
Yeah.
I've never seen.
Doors kid. The way you said that was so funny.
Is that Dora's fucking cousin
Doors
or some
fucking
shit?
cousin. Yeah, dude, I just liked animals.
What was the show that Kyle watched with like the monster trucks?
Blaze and the Monster Machine.
What the
Jesus
hell?
Christ.
Dude, that shit was like not bad.
I don't know what that is.
They were like
Stupid.
it was kind of like cars, but like most of them were monster trucks. And he would like, Blaze, where are we going? And it's like we can't get stuck with this. And then you get like, we got to race. It was like a racing monster truck.
Did he watch like Bubble Guppies?
He did
Yeah,
watch
he did
Bubble
watch-
Guppies and fucking Team Umizoomi.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that was one of my cousin's favorites.
I hated that show.
I can't really remember what it was.
Yo,
they
you know
were
what's
doing.
fire? Fucking Wonder Pets. In the
Yeah.
Backyardigans?
Backyard against
I
holy
remember
shit.
Backyardigans actually.
Wonder Pets was fire too.
Wonder Pets was good. I was talking about this at work the other day. Do you know a movie that you really liked that I fucking hated? The fucking Underdog movie. You used to
I love
watch
that
that
movie.
movie all the fucking... You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't really remember the
I
movie.
love that
They
fucking
tried to kill a
movie.
dog in that movie. That was
I know.
crazy.
I don't really remember what happens in the movie, but I know what you're
He's
talking
super
about.
I just
dog.
remember one time he went into a telephone booth to change. And I'm like, you're a dog. It already doesn't make sense.
It's a fire ass movie though.
No, it's not. I fucking hate that movie.
What was that movie we were talking about at work when Nick was like, I don't know if I would consider it fire. Because I was like, yo, that movie's fire. He was like, I don't know if I would consider it fire. Oh, G-Force. He was like, I don't know about fire.
Dude, G-Force was kind of fire. Like, I like G-Force.
That's a funny ass movie. I saw that in 3D in theaters.
3D.
Speaking of another movie I fucking hated that you loved, fucking Everybody's Hero.
I love that movie.
fucking hated
Yeah,
that
that's
movie.
a good movie.
It's a good movie.
What was
a
the
good
name of the
movie.
bat again?
Darlin.
Darlin.
Oh yeah, isn't it Babe
Yeah,
Ruth's
dude.
bat?
Yeah, it's
the
very sad.
the dude in the movie, he was a pitcher. He was left-handed. Obviously, lefty. His name was fucking Lefty.
What else are you supposed to call him? Righty?
Just a name.
They all
like
had names
George.
like that. Fuck, it's like
Yeah.
the Shane Gillis bit. What was the guy's name he said that? Old Curly.
Oh, Curly with Pee Wee Reese coming up to bat, and oh my god, that dude hit that ball
Oh,
hard.
fuck, he cranked it.
Oh, fuck. You gotta watch that special. It's fun.
It's fucking hilarious.
We need to rewatch Everyone's Hero.
Oh my god, dude, I fucking fucking hated that movie. Fucking little kids running away from an MLB player on a train and gets away from him.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that movie in a long time actually.
It's not. Don't do it again. Favorite sports movie?
I've already talked about Moneyball. I mean, that's definitely up there.
Yeah, pick not a baseball. Or pick a different one.
Hmm.
I used to always remember like in Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams is a good
Dude,
ass
Kevin
movie.
Costner.
He's in every fucking sports movie ever.
Dude, he's so good. Draft Day is a good movie too.
Draft Day is a
Well,
good
it's
movie.
a shit movie, but it's a good movie.
I thought Draft Day was a good movie.
None of it makes sense.
I just
Yeah.
watched it.
It's a really good movie, but it just doesn't make sense.
He would have
Remember
been
when I
fired
said-
so
Remember when I
hard.
said there was 2 movies I've watched in like the last 3 years? That was one of them.
He kept his job by aura farming. And I want your punt returner just because I fucking feel like it. Like, all right, job safe.
He was like, I'm a David goddamn Putney.
David goddamn Putney just because I feel like it. And the owner was like, all right, he's got some
That's
balls.
not fair. Shut up, you pancake eating motherfucker. Oh, fuck.
You pancake eating fuck.
Capital One Venture card.
What?
The woman in that is the Capital One.
Oh,
woman.
yeah.
Jennifer Gardner.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you know that?
We just watched it.
You think he watches credits? He barely watches the movie.
Yeah, I guess.
Her name is huge at the beginning of the movie. What are we talking about?
Every time I watch movies, I immediately look at the cast.
Dude, and that's another thing. You guys probably know this already. I'm so bad with names and like faces.
Oh, if you watch us on Mind Trick Media, you know we're horrendous with names. Like, what do we love
yeah,
Star
but you know
Wars. to
Jennifer
death.
fucking Gardner.
I see her on a Capital One commercial like every day.
How the mighty
she
have
doesn't
fallen.
anymore.
Yeah, she does.
Does she still?
Yes.
What'd you say?
Said how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah.
She's in fucking commercials.
It's like, dude, Samuel Jackson's in so many fucking commercials.
What's the one he does?
He also does Capital One, I think.
He does.
Yeah, I think he does.
What's your Capital One Venture card?
Jesus.
I love. I love the one where it's like he literally does nothing but the commercials where it's like mayhem when mayhem strikes or something.
Yeah, I know what you're
What is
talking
it's
about.
the
I don't know what you're talking about.
where he's always like fucked up and he's always getting in accents and shit.
Oh, the Allstate. Wait, no.
No. What is that?
It is all state.
It is all.
It is Allstate.
He like drives me. He's like, and that's why you need Allstate to protect you, even when people like something like that. The guy, it's like he's
just
just
been
been
getting-
a mascot.
He's just been getting fucked up in commercials for 15 years. I've never
Dude,
seen him
you
in
know what
anything else.
commercial I fucking hate? The fucking Aflac. Oh my god.
You don't like
that
the duck?
Wait, no, that's I'm talking about not Aflac.
Limu Emo?
I'm talking about Liberty Mutual.
Limu
That shit
Emu?
sucks.
Doug.
And Doug. What the fuck are we talking? We're talking about fucking commercials.
Limu Emu. And Doug.
Emu, emu, and
I
Doug.
do hate those fucking commercials too.
Favorite musical artist or a couple?
Couple?
Or like a couple of them.
Oh.
Like we like John Bellion. He come out with a new album. Shit's fire already.
Yeah, it hasn't even came out yet. It's already fire.
I don't think I can legally say my favorite artist of all time.
Okay.
I miss the old.
I'll say Kid Cudi.
Name a Kid Cudi song.
You have to
I
know
couldn't
one of
either.
them.
Warzone.
No, come on.
I know songs. I don't know songs though.
Name one.
That's what I'm saying. I could name 100 songs, and
We talk about me not watching movies. I don't listen to music.
that's for fuck sure.
2 of his songs are absurdly popular.
I know, but I just can't think of them. If that's the thing, I know this song. If even if you tell me the name, I probably don't know the song. Like know the song off the name or it.
Well, both of the name is in the chorus for both of them.
What is one?
Pursuit of Happiness,
Okay.
Day and Night.
And that's the thing. Like you said those, and like I can't. Like this is how
Day
bad-
and Night.
See, I know that song. Actually, singing it.
Yeah.
Didn't know that was him. Didn't know that was the name of the song.
Yep, that's him.
What's the other one?
Pursuit of Happiness. I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know it's like that.
I don't know if I know that one.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. He for sure as fuck don't know
No,
that.
I absolutely do not.
It's fucking.
My favorite artist is John Bellion. It's not even close. I do really like 21 Pilots as well.
Dude, they're coming out with a new album too.
I know.
That shit's ridiculous.
I cannot believe they're already doing another one.
I think they might be done after this.
I don't think they are. They said that it's going to conclude the story, though.
Yeah, I know, but like, I think they'll take a long break after this.
I mean, yeah, they're still on
usually
tour.
they take 3-year breaks, and they took a year.
They didn't even do that. They're still on tours.
Yeah. Well, I meant like a year from the album release.
Oh.
But
yeah, Trench came out, and then it was just like, bam, bam, bam.
I think you're kind of like me for other than like country music, but like we listen to a lot of different music.
I've got a couple country songs on my playlist.
Proceed.
Fucking
I need lyrics, baby. Get your twang on.
I dug my key into the side of his pretty little souped up four-wheel drive. That song is fucking heat. And then I'm
slogan.
what's that one song?
Got a little dirt on my boots. By the way, John Bellion, great. He just came out with a new song. Not a plug, I guess. I don't know. Really like the guy he just did a song with. His name's Luke Combs. You've probably heard of him. He had not.
I knew who Luke Combs was.
I asked you and you said no.
No, that's not what I said. I said I've never sat down and like just listened to Luke
That
Combs'
is
songs.
not what you. I was like, oh, it's with Luke Combs. He's like,
No.
I don't even know who Luke Combs is.
I know who Luke Combs is, but I've never sat down and
Name a song.
I can't.
He just did.
That's my point.
He just was like the lead song for the Twisters movie.
I haven't seen Twisters.
I know, but like, there's no way you haven't heard that song.
Ain't no love in
Oh, that's him?
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I know that.
Fire song. Fire movie. I like that movie.
I haven't seen that movie yet.
Glenn Powell.
Anyways, back to that song. That song's great.
What do you have against him?
I don't have anything against him. It's just the fact you think he's the hottest person on earth.
That's not true. He's not the hottest person, but he's hot.
I think he's good looking.
I also think he has a good voice.
Singing?
No, like just talking.
I don't know. He's got a regular voice to me. Doesn't really sound anything special. He's just got such a weird smile. Smile's so fucking weird.
In what way?
Just look
like
at
he
it.
just smiles. Like
Like he smiles like. Hold on. Glenn Powell.
to be continued. No.
Smile. Like, look.
Maybe. I feel like we've been recording for 6 hours.
I mean,
Just looks weird.
crazy about it.
And his eyes are dumb small.
He has a long head.
He does. His head is mad long now I'm looking at it. I don't like his hair either.
So you don't like my
This
hair?
picture is terrible. You don't have not have the same hair as Glenn
I know,
Powell.
but like not much different.
Dude, what do you have a fucking middle part? He has a hair
That's
flip.
different. That's not the hair I'm talking about.
He does not have a middle part in any of these.
They looked up Glenn Powell's $1 million smile.
This
What the
is
fuck
from
does that
Maverick.
even mean?
He looks fucking
He
weird
looks
in that
better with
picture.
a beard.
What are you talking about? Your hair? He has a fucking hair flip in all of these.
I'm thinking that the one in
What, this?
the blue one. Yeah, see, that's more what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not the same.
I don't know when this was taken. He looks skinny as shit in this picture.
Yeah. Here, go back up. Click on the blue one.
That one?
That's the hair I'm thinking of, where it's kind of just like thrown.
Yeah, but that's not your hair either.
I know, but it's not like far. I wish I looked like that. I wouldn't be here.
I mean, yeah, I wish I looked like him too. I'm not saying he's ugly. I just don't think when I think of hot guys, he's not even in my mind.
So who's in your mind? Because I know there's one that you think, and I don't. I
Who?
think I probably feel the same way.
Who?
Ryan Gosling.
Dude, he's hot.
I think he's good looking. I think he's better looking.
No.
Yeah,
I don't think Ryan Gosling's top 5.
he's not. I think Ryan Gosling's good looking, but I think I like him better.
Hottest guy.
We're just gonna do this. Henry Cavill's fucking good looking.
Jason Momoa's up there. Ryan Reynolds is up there.
Hot take. Brian Reynolds is up there.
You got to add in his personality.
No, you don't.
Just adds to it.
I mean, that's not
Um,
fair.
Brad Pitt when he's in his good stages of his
Dude.
life.
Brad Pitt in Troy.
This is
Holy
the second time we've
fuck.
talked about that this video.
Because it needs to be talked about. Holy fuck.
Dude, how the hell long have we been recording?
I have no clue. We're just going to keep going.
Hour. But it took us like 15,000 minutes to start. So,
Are you sure that's an hour? I saw a 14 on there at the beginning.
an hour right there.
Oh.
I just think you like guys who are like prettier. I like dudes who are like
I said fucking Brad Pitt. And Jason Momoa.
Momoa is definitely not in that.
Momoa was a goddamn man.
Yeah. Ryan Gosling's like pretty.
Yeah.
I'm not the dude. Honestly, I'm kind of sick of the Ryan Reynolds stuff. He's
well.
good looking, but I don't think he's like near the top.
Oh, Ryan. I thought you said Ryan Gosling. I was like, what are you talking about?
No,
Ryan Reynolds?
I don't think he's
I
near
think
the top.
it's just because he's hilarious.
Yeah, and I don't care.
If you're like semi-attractive and you're one of the funniest people, like you're just gonna be hot as shit.
And like he's funny. He's
He's definitely funny.
he's funny.
He's
He's
100%
not one of the
funny.
funniest people. When I think of
One
funny
of the
people,
funniest actors.
I'm never thinking of him when
He's
I think
one
of
of the
funny people.
When he's one of the funniest actors.
Are we counting like comedy actors as actors or comedians?
Well, if you're a comedian, I don't really consider you a comedy actor. If you've been in more than 10 movies, I'll consider you an actor.
So like I mean, Adam Sandler's an actor, but like all the people that are in his movies.
He's one of the funniest actors too.
Yeah.
The only thing about Ryan Reynolds is I feel like his comedy is super one.
It's one dimensional as fuck.
That's why like Deadpool gets like you watch it and you're like this is funny, but then you watch like more and more of his movies like this everything's the same.
Deadpool's one of those things that there needed to be one Deadpool, but we have 3.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's not the same because like the movies are better, the Guardians movies, but like that whole series just became. How can we make these people funny?
Dude, the third movie was sad.
I still haven't seen it.
The third movie was sad as fuck. I was watching it like,
I haven't
god
seen it
damn.
either.
Well, you're not a Guardians fan.
It's a sad fucking movie.
I think they're fine.
Don't you like the second one better than the first one?
I don't really remember. Probably.
I don't know what my ranking would be. Do you have a favorite sad movie?
Shit. A movie that makes me sad or a sad movie? I know that
Have you ever cried at a movie?
I've shed a tear at a movie recently.
What movie?
Fuck. It's the movie
You
with.
cried to it and you don't remember the
It's the.
fucking movie?
It's one of those. It could be. There could be 800 titles. I just chose that. It's the movie with Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield. And I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
Did it just come out or something?
It came out in the last like 2 years.
Oh,
It
fuck.
just came out.
Yeah, like it just came out.
I don't fucking know. I haven't
It's called
seen
like
it.
No, I was supposed to say In Time. That's not the name of that movie.
I almost shed a tear at the end of The Martian.
We Live in
We
Time.
Live in Time. I was close. The Martian?
Yeah, when he like gets actually rescued, it's kind of sad.
Why is it sad? He got rescued.
Well, right, but like his emotion over it is what gets you emotional. I think a
Yeah.
movie that gets me really close is Hours with Paul Walker.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
It's
Dude, that's a fucked up movie.
yeah, it's
He's like in a hospital and he just had a baby and the baby has complications and it needs something to help it like the heartbeat. But then like they're at war or some shit.
no, it's Hurricane Katrina.
Oh, that's what it is. war. I don't remember that part.
It's Hurricane Katrina, and
There's no power.
There's no power in the hospital. There's nobody
And
in
he's
the
having
hospital.
and they're
It's
having a
literally
baby?
him taking care of the baby, and he has to use this generator.
And his
the
wife already
generator,
died.
his wife
She died in
She
childbirth?
died giving birth. Yes, and
He's using a hand crank generator to
Yes.
keep his baby alive.
and it wasn't working
What the
properly. So
fuck?
it wasn't working properly. So he had to continuously keep cranking it, and it would give him a minute.
So every minute
of
he had to
power.
re-crank it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And then he was like obviously he was in there for days by himself, and he was like trying to get food in the vending machines and shit. And at one point he I guess you would just have to watch the movie.
Yeah.
But it actually is really like
Sad.
heartbreaking.
As fuck.
Not heartbreaking, but it's like really sad.
We live in times sad.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Dude, kind of any movie where there's like an adult and like either their kid dies or they die, like in their like they show where the kid like misses them. Fuck, fucked up.
Like what?
I'm trying to think of like a good one. But kind of any movie like that.
No, Good Will Hunting made me shed a tear.
I still haven't seen all of that, but that
It
that
is
movie,
so
I've seen
good.
some of the scenes and like some of that's fucked up.
It's so good. And I think it might have just made me like shed a tear because like I watched it once. Robin Williams had already died.
Yeah.
Like I didn't watch it when he was alive, so I was like, ah, damn.
You ever seen the movie with him that's his like wife is dying or died and he like I don't know or maybe his wife committed suicide. Something happened to his wife and she was like dying and like he does it too to where he can like meet her in the afterlife. Like it's weird. Like it's a fucked up movie. I don't remember what it's called. I just
Never
remember my
heard of
mom
this.
watching it and I just being like, I'm not. There's no way. I just went upstairs.
Another sad one I really like is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Jim Carrey.
So many words.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I haven't seen that.
It's like really good.
Is it? I know one that like I don't like watching, but my mom. It's like one of my mom's favorite movies. It's called A Walk to Remember.
Is that the one where the girl's like has the things in her nose or whatever?
No.
Or is that what
That's
is that? A Fault in Our Stars. What's A Walk to Remember?
Walk to Remember is this one girl is like smart and she's like a tutor and the best football player is like a dick, but he needs a tutor, so he's like always been a dick to her. But then he ends up like falling in love with her, and then she gets cancer.
Oh fuck.
That's where where everybody makes fun of the like she made like a bucket list, and it's like I want to be in two places at once, and they stand over state lines where she can be in two states at the same time. But yeah, that movie's fucked up.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I remember this is not like a sad movie in a way, but like I remember being sad like the first time I saw it was Remember the Titans?
Why
When
were you
the
sad?
linebacker died.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, it's so fucked up.
Yeah, especially because it happened in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
By the way, that movie also another bullshit movie.
well, they all are.
Like the events, like the game that they're
They
talking.
weren't even close. They were never close.
Like, but the big game that was close was like the semifinal game.
Yeah.
And then the championship they won by like 800.
Yeah, the games were not close at all. But
No.
you don't want to. That's not going to make a good movie. So,
Don't make a movie.
well, by that fucking standard, there'd be no fucking movies.
I just don't get the point of making like a remake or like a what do you even call those, like
Biopic.
a biopic or shit like that, and it just not being accurate. What the fuck's the point?
Well, I think as long as they're like 60% accurate, that's fine. If it's like fucking 30 or 40
things that
or
are
something.
inaccurate need to be like this character's not real, but all the events are real. Some of them they change the events of real characters.
Well, that was like American Sniper. Like that shot actually happened, but that character was made up
yeah,
for drama's sake.
yeah.
Like he actually did hit a fucking 2,100 yard shot, but it wasn't to the guy that they put into the movie.
Yeah.
And then, like I said earlier, like they like portrayed some of the people like not how they were in real life at all.
Yeah. I had like a sad movie like on the tip of my tongue, and I just forgot it.
Truman Show's not really bad and sad, but it's a good fucking movie.
There's a lot of Jim Carrey movies I need to see.
His serious movies I like way more than his comedy movies. Same with Robin Williams. I feel like when like comedic actors like that turn into serious roles, they just fucking kill it.
What's the first movie that you like remember crying about?
I don't think I've really cried about
I have
any
a
movies.
very stupid answer.
What?
So, everybody like gets anxiety at some point, but so like I remember the first time. This is crazy to be on a podcast. I remember the first time that I found out I was gonna die
Oh, like in your life you're
in
gonna
my
die?
life. Like as a kid, like you don't think about dying because it's just like not a thing. Even when you go to funerals, like you just don't think about it. But like I remember the first time I got anxiety about dying.
How old were you? 11.
No, I was probably between 6 and 9.
Nice.
I was under 10.
Damn, you thought about it like this?
Dude, I was inconsolable. And the movie that made me think about it is one of the dumbest movies I've ever seen.
Let me guess. Speed Racer.
Was
That
it
movie's
Speed
sad
Racer?
too. No,
No, what movie?
it was fucking Tintin.
Oh, I remember that because you were like,
I was inconsolable. I don't
after
know how
we
old.
watched that, you were like fucked up from
What
that
fucking movie is that?
So it's about. It used to be a
It
comic.
kind
book.
of sounds
It
familiar.
used to be a comic book, and it's this one. It's like this teenager who has a dog, and they go and do like adventures.
That's a.
Is it literally like Tintin?
Yeah, Tintin. Yep.
The dude's name is Tintin.
What the hell?
That's the old school. We gotta look up the movie.
Movie. 2011?
Yes. How old were we?
We were,
8.
yeah.
I was 8.
I was 10.
I've never seen this movie.
I was inconsolable, and it wasn't even. There's nothing like. It's not about the movie. It's nothing about the movie. I hate that movie because of this. But it's one of those things that like I was watching it, and there's the part where the captain of the ship like goes under with the ship, and I'm like, okay, that
Steven
makes sense.
Spielberg directed this?
Yes, dude.
What the fuck?
It's like
I
not
actually,
a bad
I
movie.
actually like really like this movie, and Tyler's probably just wanted me to kill himself while I was watching.
oh, it's
but-
got the two guys that the movies I took from Nick. Those are the two guys.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
Dude, there's a famous cast too. Yeah, fucking
Andy
Andy Serkis,
Daniel Craig.
But they go to the last part, and like the one guy's like a drunk deadbeat. I don't even know if he's dead, but he's just like a shitty person. And he's like been looking for his great grandfather's treasure, and like they find a secret, and then the blah blah blah, and they end up getting to it. And he's like, yeah, but he's like been dead for years. But it's nice to have this, and this used to be like his hat. And I don't know why, but it made me realize that like everyone dies, and it fucked me up.
You were really fucked up.
Dude, I don't know what it was. I was 8.
Oh, you were there for that?
Yeah, we used to watch this movie together.
I don't even think it was the first time I saw it. I think it was like the 3rd time I had saw it.
You had finally
The
became
first
like
time-
conscious
The first time we watched,
of your own
the
self.
first time we watched it, you were like kind of weird with the part where the sharks were like eating them under the water.
What the fuck?
I think they make them walk the plank in one of.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of. I think you'd like this movie, actually.
I think they make
I
them.
don't know,
Walk
it
the
looks
plank,
weird.
and-
Basically, so it's almost like you ever seen National Treasure?
I mean, yeah.
The same idea, basically.
Just
There's
animated.
2 people trying to find these clues, and they're trying to meet and get to it, and then like the good guys get to it, and they trick the other guys, and then like yeah, but it's fucked up. National Treasure's a fire movie. I don't care.
That's so funny that just it made you like think about death
Dude,
for the first time.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing. It's like I had thought about death. I just never thought about myself dying.
I don't know if I ever had a moment like that.
I was 8, and it was not fun.
I don't really think I've ever thought about it like that.
I mean, I'm scared to die. I'm terrified to
This is
die.
becoming a different conversation. Yes, I am too.
I don't really care. Like if it happens, it happens. Like I can't stop it. So like, why,
But that doesn't terrify you.
I'm not gonna worry about it. Because if I worry about it, that's all I'm gonna think about.
I mean, no. Because like I only have anxiety. It's when I'm staring at the ceiling at night and can't go to sleep.
So every night.
No, see that's the thing. Like you
See, now that
ever
we're talking about it, we're gonna be doing this tonight.
you ever remember that you're gonna die sometimes? Like you get into the groove of things of being like, oh, dude, my life is going good. I'm playing this. I'm doing this. And all you're gonna think, fuck, I'm gonna die.
Like I know I'm gonna die.
What the fuck is this podcast?
I mean, there's been moments where I'm like, I'm surprised I didn't die there, or like some shit like that, where it's like I'll think about like, damn, that could have been it, but like I've never been like worried about it happening. One, because
I probably worry.
it'd be
about
over,
it.
and I can't worry about it anyway after that. So why am I going to worry before?
I probably worry about it damn near daily.
That's
how
kinda
bad
crazy.
my anxiety.
What
is over
happened in
dying.
our childhood that we're so much different?
I mean, we have a lot of differences in our
Well, I know,
childhoods.
I don't know, but it's not necessarily that like it's selfish in the sense that it's like, okay, I'm going to die. Everything that I know is gone.
I think just
At the
death
same
in
time, like,
general.
it doesn't make you sad that like there's possibility you're gonna leave your kids, you're gonna leave your wife behind. Like you have to watch like your parents die, your siblings die.
Death has never affected me in that way. Like I've been like sad obviously because I'm like, damn, I don't get to see this person no more. But I've never been like broken because of a death.
See, I think that this is gonna sound crazy. It's selfish because it's not when other people die.
It's just you.
It's kind of only when I die, and it's not that it's like, oh, because I don't get this, but like in the next couple years, I'm gonna get married. Like I plan on having kids in the next couple years. Like I just can't imagine like being like, I created that, and like it means everything to me, and it's like I never get to see that again. And I get that that's selfish, but like
I guess when it comes to death, I'm sort of just like worried that like I'm never worried about dying. It's more so the fact that I don't want to put because like I'm trying to do things in my life that will take a long time. I feel like I don't want to put all this effort in and just die and be like at a young age.
That's also the fear of that your life means nothing. Even if it did, like if it means something to other people, they're gonna die, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Like death kind of like fascinates me in a way because like I'll see a video of someone dying, right, and I'll immediately be like, damn, every single thing in their entire life that they've ever done has led up to this moment.
That fascinates you?
A little bit.
That
yeah.
terrifies me.
It's just weird to think about, like, you can't control. That's why it doesn't scare me because I can't control. That's why it fascinates me also because I can't control.
But like it also, you can't control if you do. Like this is gonna get religious. You also just don't know what death is.
I think that's why I don't really think about it too much because I'm not
It's
religious.
Just imagine it's like I don't even know how to put it that it makes sense. Like, let's go to this restaurant. What do they serve? You don't know. And then they just serve you something, and you have to eat it.
They serve you fucking nothing.
And you have to eat it.
Well, I think that's different because when you have to eat it, you have to then eat it, and then you're continuously eating it.
You have
when
to
you
eat
die,
the
it's just,
forever of nothing.
maybe.
So it's like you're banking on the nothing literally means nothing.
Yeah,
And that's why you're not afraid of it.
it's like before you were born, there was nothing. You don't even remember any of that. I feel like that's what it's like. But I can't think of
That
that.
doesn't fucking scare the shit out of you. All
Not
right.
really,
I
no.
need to get off this shit. My heart rate has gone up 100 beats per minute just
But, like-
thinking about this. I'm not even kidding. Like I'm low key like having.
I'm
like,
very sorry.
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't scare me like at all. Cause like, why would I like? Obviously, it is scary to think about death because like you don't want to die. Like I don't want to die.
Exactly.
But like, why am I gonna sit here and worry about it? Because like,
it's not that you worry about. I don't.
you
think
are
that's-
though.
No, but here's the thing.
He just
Right?
said he thinks about it every day.
Yeah, but it's not that I consciously think about it. My anxiety goes. You remember this?
I get anxious about things in my
I do not
life.
get anxious about death when the sun is out. Ever.
Yeah, that's about right.
It's never when the sun is out.
except
I'm
for right now. 'Cause
I'm
we're
not
talking
even
about
actually
it.
anxious right now. Like, because there's like this like wave of anxiety that hits you sometimes.
Well,
I
see,
don't know
like-
if the same thing. I'm going from my experience, but like I do not, especially when I'm around people, don't get it either.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I'm not anxious about death. I'm anxious about living. Like, when you say like when you're laying in bed looking at the ceiling, you're thinking about death. I'm laying in the ceiling. I'm laying in my bed looking at the ceiling, thinking about the things that are affecting me in my life right now,
Yeah,
and my emotions and like
but,
how I'm
like,
feeling.
I look at that as like when
I've got so much shit going on, I can't even think about death.
I know, but like I got so much shit going on in the other way that I'm like excited about that. I'm not excited about dying. Even if it's like
That's not even what I mean.
Fuck, I don't know if I can pay. Well, this is a bad example. I don't know if I can pay rent, or I gotta graduate next year and I gotta do this. But that's all exciting to me.
Yeah, that's not really what I mean. I more so just mean like shit that's like affecting me mentally. I think about that over thinking about death because death, it doesn't affect me because it's not gonna affect me till I fucking die.
You could die tomorrow.
If it happens, it happens.
But what if there's heaven and hell?
I guess I'm going one of them. I could take bets on one of them.
I think that might be another thing, and I don't want to get too personal, but like, actually, we're just not even gonna go
What?
that way. I was gonna say something like talk about religious stuff, but that's we can't on this podcast.
What do you want to say?
We're just talking about fuck ass and fat asses. We're not talking about the podcast. But like, no, just like I don't know. Maybe it's like a difference in like belief.
Do you think it is because like you guys believe in that and I
don't
don't?
know what the fuck he believes.
I don't know what I think I believe. That's
But,
also
like-
that's also part of my anxiety, probably.
It's just
Yeah, I have anxiety of not knowing if what I believe in is actually worth believing in.
That's why I mean,
But I also can't not believe in it because I actually do believe in it. If that makes sense.
the thing with me is like I hope that is real. I hope it all is real, but like I just can't bring it to myself to truly believe it like deep down inside. Because the people I have loved in my life and who have passed away did believe in it. So like for them I would hope that is real. So like they have what they've all believed in their whole life to be true. But deep down inside I don't think it's real. And I've never, maybe one day it'll happen, but I've never been given the feeling inside or given proof to me or just a feeling of any kind to believe any of this is like real. And people have their experiences and like they go through shit and like it affects them or like they'll experience something or have like a dream or just something talks to them in a way that I've just never had that.
Yeah.
But I know the people that in my life who have passed away have believed in that stuff and I hope it is real. But I just, for now, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why I'm not super worried about
I feel
death.
like that would make me more anxious.
That's what I was about to ask. Like, you're kind of religious and I'm not, and I'm not worried about it, but you are. But I feel like if I was religious, I wouldn't be worried about it because I know there's something after.
But that's the thing is that's why there's a reason, not necessarily that's the reason you stay religious. And like, I don't believe in that either because that's just a bullshit workaround. But like,
It's like you so badly don't want there to be nothing that you're going to force yourself to believe in something.
yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Like, that's dumb.
But like, there's the flip side of it of being like, I do believe in this. Almost in the way that it's out of your hands to decide which one you go to. Because like that's just what it tells you. Like you don't get to choose. It's already kind of chosen for you when it's your time. But that also terrifies you because then it becomes if you do go to the one you don't want to go to, it's like, well, why did I deserve this?
I mean, if you're there, you did.
But that makes you then it gives you anxiety about, wow, should I have done that? Should I have done this? Should I do this? And like it gives you like what's that called? Like hindsight anxiety. Like you've ever said anything that you're like, why did I say that to that person? That was fucked.
Oh, that's probably the most anxiety I have the most is like thinking about like, damn, if I had just done this differently, my life would be so much better right now.
But then I think about that in the sense of after I'm dead too. If I would have done this, would that be better?
I never really think about it with death. Like I never do.
Yeah.
It's all just about where my life is currently. Where I'm thinking of like, damn, like I could have been in such a better place right now mentally if or like just in my life in general if I hadn't done this specific thing.
I think you're just more of an in the moment person.
I guess.
And
But
like,
I'm also
not
thinking
saying
about
that
the future.
I'm not, but like that's borderline all I think about.
I guess.
And
maybe.
like I feel like a lot of the things I do that are like in like right now are things that are like I think it's just because I'm in a weird spot in my life where I'm like in between all the stuff
So
I want to be.
Well, yeah, you're in the transitional period, kind of, because you're getting close to finishing school for the first time, and then you're about to start your actual life.
Yeah, like I think
right
that might be
soon.
why I don't like living in the moment sometimes. I just want
It's because you know the future is going to be nice.
or has a better it's potentially going to be better.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You didn't like this conversation, did you?
What's your heart rate at right now?
I don't know. Probably high. I don't know.
You good?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be okay.
Death isn't real. We're all going to be immortal. Forever.
I'll tell you what is a wrong answer. It's that.
I mean, if I get to stay this age forever, fine. But if I have to
Sometimes
keep,
vampires sound awesome.
It would be cool.
That's like the other thing. So like for example, you're not afraid to die. Would you want to live forever?
I would only want.
Can I choose to end it?
Yes.
then yeah.
You can live as long as you want.
Yeah.
Some
I
people
would say yeah. I would say yeah to that too.
If I can pick when I'm going to die,
You
yeah.
can. No one else can.
I can choose when I'm going to die,
Yeah, but no one else can.
then yeah.
So, for example, like you choose whenever you want to die. Like, if you have a wife, you have kids, they're just on a typical life cycle.
Yeah.
I probably want to
I would just end it there.
Yeah, but say like
That's,
because
I mean, that's when I would probably do it too.
I get to experience the full life with them, and when they're done, I can be done too.
I'm also not looking forward to that. Like just possibly being alone.
Just got real.
I mean, yeah,
I mean, yeah, that would suck.
being
What
alone.
does being alone mean to you?
Everybody around me is dead already,
You're the last one.
and I'm the last one standing.
That's why you got to go to bingo. That's what bingo's for.
But yeah, I got the same idea as you. If I could choose and just like die with my wife, that's
Yeah.
probably what I would.
What about
do.
live forever?
No.
I would live forever if the people I loved around me would live forever too.
You get to choose one other person.
I'm good.
Probably not. I mean, as much as I would love.
I think
to
death is
be-
necessary.
To what?
Just the human mind. If everyone lived forever, I feel like the world would be pretty shitty.
It already is.
It'd be even worse.
Can't get much worse.
Yeah.
It can, especially
could
if you
be.
keep repopulating.
That was the joke. We're supposed to just be happy here. No.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how we got here.
I don't know either. We were talking about movies 4 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know.
No,
we
it
were,
was like a half an hour ago.
we were talking about how Glenn Powell's not that hot.
We've been talking about death for at least 23 minutes.
8 out of 10 plus.
Glenn Powell?
8. He's at least an 8.
Yeah, I think so.
He's like a high 8.
I would say like 8.7.
I was thinking 8.
Yeah.
Is he 8? That was the gayest joke I've ever
I
made.
hate you.
Favorite car.
Favorite car? How do you go from that to
I don't know.
favorite car?
Dream car.
Do you want to keep going? I feel like we've been fucking recording
I don't know.
for 2 years.
This is the last one. Favorite car.
Realistic favorite car or favorite car?
Favorite car.
Lamborghini Aventador.
I'd probably get a 2015 Stingray Corvette.
That was so weirdly specific.
Yeah.
My realistic favorite car is a 2012 BMW M3.
Really?
Those bitches are beautiful. Or it might not. It might be like 2014 or like just in that area.
I want a 2013 SS Camaro.
You said mine was oddly specific.
Yeah, but you don't like cars. That one was weird because what's your attachment to that car?
Probably nothing.
Just looks
That's
cool.
what I'm saying. So like mine has an attachment. Transformers 3.
Bumblebee.
Dude, like Bumblebee's Camaro would be sick.
That's what I just
Does he-
said.
does-
Oh,
Does he
That was
transform?
2013 SS Camaro.
I don't know.
Would
But
he,
That's
would he
what's-
be able to transform?
Would I be?
the
wait,
only
what?
way I would get that car though is if I could actually get it in the yellow from the movie.
So,
which
yeah,
you can't get. So.
You can. Kinda. You can't get it from Chevy like that.
Yeah,
Well, you
someone
can't
has to
buy
do it.
Camaros anymore, so
Wait, what?
we can buy them, but
Oh.
they're not making them. Supposedly, you're supposed to be bringing them back, and I'm kind of hyped. But
Didn't they talk about bringing it back as like electric or something?
Well, that's what they don't want to do. That's why they can't.
yeah, that's why they
Oh,
canceled it. But
making
we have a new president, so
You're allowed to pump. What is it? CO2, or what is it that they create?
what, a car
Yeah,
stuff?
pollution. You're allowed to do that again.
Yeah.
Which I mean, they sound cool, so I guess I'm okay with it.
God bless America.
Just plant more trees.
Do you know trees like suck for oxygen? They're not the best thing at all.
Well, it's just plants in general, I guess. I don't
Like
know.
grass meadows, like
Well,
grasslands,
'cause
and
look how much fucking grass
well, not
there
even just
is.
that, like a field of grassland or of grass versus like a forest of trees. You could do like it's like a
Because a tree is mostly wood.
it's like a 1-to-10 ratio.
Yeah,
though.
because a tree is
It's, like,
mostly wood.
ridiculous. Like one patch of grass does what 10 trees does.
Because I think it's the leaves that make the oxygen.
I have no fucking.
I don't know. We're just talking.
We're dumb, so don't like. We're gonna tell you science stuff, and it's not right.
The more green, the more oxygen.
Some trees aren't green.
The more nature, the more oxygen.
The more like leaf. That's like there's like that underwater something. There's like this like underwater grass stuff. That's like
Algae?
awesome as fuck for oxygen now. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. Yeah.
It's some sort of underwater grass.
I think underwater grass like algae. Or wait, what is it?
Like grass. No. Kind of. I don't know.
Yeah, seaweed.
I don't know. I don't know I don't know what this podcast. This is exactly what this podcast is going to be. Podcast is going to be
Codpast.
Codpast. It's going to be a bunch of stuff thrown together with three dudes who don't know what they're talking about, and we're just going to spew opinions. So,
Yeah.
have anything?
No.
Got anything?
See you next time.